So for the past few days, the amount of subscribers on my channel was stuck at 34. And I was getting pissed. I was like, bro, why is it stuck at 34? This shouldn't be happening. I should be growing, right? But just wasn't growing, and I was getting pissed. I was like angry. I was like, bro, why is this happening? And I started to decide to, okay, I'm gonna make this video that's gonna get this many views, and therefore if it's gonna get this many views, then I'm gonna get this many subscribers. And I was planning all this stuff in my mind, right? I was chasing the subscribers, I was chasing the money, I was chasing followers, I was chasing likes, I was chasing comments, I was chasing views, I was chasing all this stuff. But at the same time, my soul started to hurt. Genuinely speaking, bro, my soul started to hurt. I felt away from Allah Azza wa Jal. I felt corrupted. Literally, I felt corrupted inside. That's the level of spiritual hurt that it generated. And then someone I know basically sent me a recording. It was a call recording from Hamza where he talked about the YouTube mindset. And bro, that changed my entire perspective on this thing. It literally changed my entire perspective on this thing. There was one thing that Hamza said, which is by far the most important lesson ever. Genuinely, it's one of the most important lessons, one of the most important life lessons in my entire life. And that was, this entire world is a poop test to see how well you stick to your purpose. I'm gonna say that again. This world is a poop test to see how well you stick to your purpose. And Allah has already told us this in the Quran. Allah says, "Inna ja'alna ma 'ala al-ardi zinatan laha linabluwahum ayyuhum ahsanu 'amala." I have the translation up here because I don't remember it exactly. And Hamza also talked about the importance of authenticity in your videos, basically in YouTube, because now the game of YouTube is literally just authenticity, right? I was listening to that and it was like a burden was lifted off of me. I was like, I can finally speak how I want to, and I will actually get people who actually like me for me, like actually like me for me this time. Because bro, I was starting to hate YouTube. I was starting to hate this entire thing. I was starting to hate the online business thing, the online business game, the online game. And then Hamza said, bro, if you are gonna quit eventually, then it's never worth it. And genuinely, I was probably on the brink of that. I was like, why? I don't even enjoy making these videos. I don't enjoy this message that I'm giving out. It's not even purposeful. And then when Hamza said that, bro, would you rather live a life where you have millions of subscribers, but you hate your life? You're not living to your purpose. You're not living to your mission. You make a lot of money, but you hate your life, right? Or would you live a life where you're making like 15, 20K a month? You have like 50,000, 100,000 subscribers. You're living true to your purpose. You're living true to your mission. Which one would you choose? And I was like, this one, any day of the week, any time of the week, any second. This one. And that's when it hit me. I was like, bro, then why am I doing this? Why am I sacrificing everything for the views? Why am I chasing the views? Why am I chasing the subscribers? Why am I chasing the followers? Why am I chasing the money? And on top of that, Allah Azza wa Jal has already decided the amount of provision I'm going to get anyway. So no matter how much I chase it, at the end of the day, I'm going to get exactly how much was written for me. It's like a water tank. If a water tank has a specific amount of water in it already, that is equal to your risk, your provision. So your life is not going to end until and unless you get all of that provision. It's as simple as that. And the most important lesson that I got from this was, as Muslims, we need to step back away from the dunya. We need to literally like take a step back physically from the dunya, because we are so indulged into it. Like I also indulged into it for a long time. Like this story is literally all about that, full indulgence into the dunya. And Allah says again in the Quran that وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. We already have so much. And again, it all comes back to the one thing that I learned from Hamza in that call, which was that this entire world is a poop test to see how well you stick to your purpose. And this doesn't just include, chasing followers, chasing money, chasing subscribers. This also includes playing video games, scrolling on YouTube, scrolling on Twitter, wasting time, doing everything that takes you away from your main purpose as a Muslim, which is worshipping Allah. And don't BS me right now. You do know that video games and scrolling both kill your iman. Both kill your iman. You know this, right? I've experienced this personally. My iman started to die. My faith started to die in June and July 2023, because that's when I was playing 35 hours of video games every single day. I was scrolling on social media multiple hours a day. I was doing everything that took me away from my purpose, which was to worship Allah. So is it a coincidence that at that very point in time, I felt spiritually dead? I was praying in the masjid 5 times per day. I was reading the Quran sometimes, but I was spiritually dying. Because over here, I was abusing video games. I was abusing scrolling. And so things went out of balance. This one took over and this one went down. And that resulted in me spiritually dying. So the most important lesson from this video is literally just, this entire world is a test to see how well you stick to your purpose. Allah created this world as a test to see how well you stick to the purpose He assigned you, which was to worship Him. That's all I had, bro. I'll see you in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.